Okay, so we can hear some helicopters coming. Now, we're no experts, but the sound very much sounds non-commercial joy flight. We believe it's the Army, Navy, Air Force, a couple of choppers coming along the beach. Got that sound that they make. It's hard to describe, but they'll be coming into view shortly. Very distinctive sound. So John, what were they?
Apache helicopters.
Apache helicopters. They weren't Black Hawk, and now they're swinging around. They're going to go skirt around Port Douglas and allow to fly over civilian space, and off they go. And that hill that you can see in the background there, that's the hill that's just right near the end of one of the main streets in Port Douglas. So that's where we're heading. It's a fair way around, bit of a curve to the beach. And we're just moving. We've still got this really large area here that's all basically mud flat type tidal, but we're just moving towards part of the beach which is a little bit more conducive for perhaps having a short dip. Do have to be careful. We're nowhere near stinger season, but yeah, it could still be stingers there. Alright, so we'll continue on our journey. So as we're walking back, we're pretty sure the tide has now turned. You can see we're a bit closer to Port Douglas there. I can really hear that, just a gentle sound of waves just coming in. So low tide's definitely gone. You can see that the water is starting to, I wouldn't say rush in, but certainly it's moving now. And just pan around onto the beach. You can see wet there, so that's basically where the high tide level is. So quite a few metres, it's not much, it's a very gentle sloping beach. So I'm very calm today. Like, this is quite unusual for up here. Generally this time of the year winds are around about at least 15 k an hour, but usually around 20 to 30, and this is really quite calm. But this is a nice sound, I like this. This is a really gentle roll of waves. So we're getting a lot closer to Port Douglas where we're staying now. We've just walked through a rain shower. You can see the remnants of it behind us, and it's just moving across the land. But that's why the beach is looking a lot more deserted. I think that put a few people off. I'm just going to pan around so you can see where we're heading. So there we are, there's John there floating above the water, it seems. Later today we're going to go up the hill. There's a pathway going up the hill, and it goes right around the other side and sort of follows the kind of almost like a cliff around. It's really well done. They finished it off last year, so we'll do a bit more exercise, but that will be enough, and then we'll go back home. And got to do some little bit of shopping for tea tonight and have a drink on the balcony. People riding along the beach. Now earlier on, a normal helicopter, like a little commercial tourist helicopter, went past, and I didn't have time to bring my camera out quick enough because I wanted to sort of show the difference between the two sounds. It was straight away, you could tell it was a commercial one, and rather than a defence force. See, John advised that was actually an Army one, and Apache, and two missiles on either side, so it's basically an attack type. It's not a troop carrier or anything like that, and they actually sit one in front of the other. So that's all I know about that, because That's the information that John gave me. Alright, so we're heading down towards the end of the beach there. Won't be long before we get back. Back on Davison Street, one of the main streets. This is where we're staying. Marina Terraces. Busy road. It's one of the main roads coming all the way in from Cairns. So that was a nice little walk today. So goodbye from Leanne in Adelaide.